welcome back to my channel, Life in It with Alicia. My name is Alicia, and the reason why this channel is called Life in It with Alicia, just because I've reached a place in my life that I am, starting to see things and, relearn things that I thought I knew. It just, God is just really reshaping my mind, renewing my mind, and just reteaching me. So a lot of things, that I'm experiencing, I just want to be able to share them with someone else, and hopefully, that it is a benefit to somebody. But this was something that, had came on me like maybe a week or so ago, and just with, day-to-day living, I didn't get a chance to, make the video because I really wanted to sit down and kind of write it out. Excuse me, y'all. As you can see, I'm driving. But sometimes, well, like my last video I put out, like, perfection is not perfection. Like, you can't wait on everything to be perfect, but that's not my statement today. I had a conversation with a loved one early this morning, and long story short, just the question they asked me was, if I had the opportunity to make a change or do something great in my lifetime, would I be willing to risk it all and do it? And I told him, that's what I'm already doing, me making these videos, and just truly stepping into my purpose, my calling of being able to encourage people. But I told them something that the Holy Spirit had brought to me or had showed me. And it was one day I was on my way to work, and I was driving past the YMCA, and it's where the YMCA is located from my house is on like a one-way road. Traffic is traveling both ways, but one lane's going one way, the other lane's going the opposite way. So the YMCA, I just passed the YMCA, y'all. It sits on the right hand side, so whenever I pass it, it's on my right. But a lot of people get up in the morning or just throughout the day, and they're going to work out and whatnot, especially in the morning. Like, the school traffic is ridiculous, but a lot of people, they'll get one day I was driving past, and there was a person trying to make that left to turn into the YMCA, and the people in my lane, traffic was just flowing, moving. It was a good bit of cars. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to watch this traffic to make this turn. But yeah, so traffic was flowing in my lane. So somebody, had to stop to turn, make the left into the Y. And as they stopped, there were cars coming up behind them that had to stop as well. And the Holy Spirit spoke to me, like, by the time I passed that car waiting to turn, it was probably like 7-8 cars that were backed up. When the Holy Spirit spoke to me, it was like, that's what happens when you or my people don't step out and do as I've called them to do. You're pretty much that blockage in the road, you're having so many people, because you decide to stand still and not move like I've called you to move, or like I've told you to do. You're creating a pile up. You're creating blockage for other people to come in and, you know, keep the traffic flowing, keep the traffic going. So, and I was just like, you know, wow, like it really just blew my mind, because a lot of times I just look at myself like, oh, you know, who am I? I'm just one little person. I'm not really out here making no difference. Well, and this was my mindset before I actually started making these videos. But, you know, just who am I to do anything great? Who am I to, you know, really speak something over somebody? But you may be the only person that is able to speak on that particular person's level. Like, you may be the only individual that they can actually relate through. It may be your special testimony, and you may not even consider it a testimony. It's just, you know, your life is what you've been through, what happened to you. But it might just be your own personal story that makes or breaks whether somebody will actually, you know, just receive it and step out on faith to, you know, change their life, to make a difference in their lifetime. So yeah, like, you know, don't, and I guess, you know, me just saying all that, you know, don't block the blessing is my whole point. Don't be a blessing blocker. Like, if the Lord is telling you to move, or, you know, your intuition, or, you know, you just got this feeling within yourself that is, you know, telling you to do something, don't allow fear, or, you know, oh, well, what if they say this, or what if they think that, or, you know, don't allow any of that stuff to overtake you, because you could be blocking, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 50 people from being able to receive a true blessing in their lifetime. So yeah, just don't be a blessing blocker, y'all. Go ahead, step out. Like I said, I just wanted to make that real nice and quick. But y'all, you know, you are the light of Christ in this earth. Let your light shine and just continue to be great, y'all. I love you, and y'all have a blessed day.